Hey guys, what's up? We're here live at TooManyGames 2026. Prepare for some awesome memories and highlights from me. Stay tuned for more.
To here, and you asked for it, I'm delivering it. Sonic Rush or Sonic Rush Adventure? No answer.
Sonic Rush. Sonic Rush.
Well, I don't know, but I do have...
Are we in Adventure? Are we in that one?
Yeah, we're in it.
Okay.
I think they must have recycled all the lines, and I have them all right here. So I'm going to go through the entire game of Sonic Rush for you right now. And you can chime in if you want.
Okay.
And Kirk if you want as well.
Yeah, sure.
Great. Turn his mic back on. Ow! Cool! All right, here we go. Let's do it. See you, Blaze.
See ya, Sonic.
Blaze, it's closing in on you.
Sonic, it's closing in on you.
Wow.
Isn't that one of my lines?
I need readers. This one's good. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah. I didn't say that.
How was that?
That was great.
Oh, thank you. I really feel this is pretty productive. Then I say, Sonic the Hedgehog. And then I say, Sonic and Blaze.
Sonic and Blaze.
And then I say, should we try this again?
Let's do it again.
Then we both say at the same time, Sonic
Rush.
Exactly like that. And
We say it in slow motion.
last but not least,
Sonic slow.
Rush motion. Is that it? There you go, the entire game for you. Thank you for being the only person on my side in this crowd. Sir, wherever you are.
I wish I'd written my lines down. Then I could have responded more properly.
Hi, how you doing? I specifically was curious about with the more story-driven Sonic games like Sonic 06 and Sonic and the Black Knight, mostly a question for both Erica and Jason. Which of those felt particularly special?
The Black Knight felt very special to me because I was Sir Percival. And because of my Shakespeare background. So it was really cool. I kind of like elevated her speech a little bit and kind of put a teeny bit of my Shakespeare flair into it. I love the fact that there was a character within a character kind of thing. I thought that was a lot of fun.
I'll say the Black Knight only in hindsight because it seems to be so important to so many people. I don't remember recording it. I feel like we sometimes recorded multiple games at once, so it's hard to keep track of like which one is which, but Black Knight seems to have impacted the majority of the people, so.
Thank you.
Mr. Voorhees.
Here we go, guys, and then right now we've only got like time for this last question right over here.
Sorry, guys. Come to our table and ask us questions. We love to answer them.
Hello, it's great to see you guys again. And so my question is, even though 4Kids Entertainment was infamous for censorship amongst other things, how did you manage all that?
A lot of times we didn't actually get to see the translation, we only got the adaptation. So a lot of times we didn't know what was being changed. But I think we appreciated a lot of it for the sake of the kids. You know, we didn't really want, Saturday morning was the most strict. Those standards and practices were very strict, and we were there to create a content for children. And so some of the censorship did make a lot of sense. And some of it was completely random and, from left field. But even with some of that, I think it was the idea of having to acclimate an American audience into anime when probably only 10% of the audience that was watching had ever seen anime in its truest form. So eventually, I think as the shows went on, there was less censorship. But from our point of view, or at least I'll speak from my own, what you don't know won't hurt you. You know what I mean? And I do think that we were doing a good job. The kids were very much involved. We had, a large audience of people enjoying it. And then meeting everyone like 20 years later as they grew up, and you get to hear how much these roles meant to them and these shows meant to them, then I feel like it was the right thing to do at the time, It was, you gotta look at the time and table in which things are being done to understand them completely. And what about you, Jason?
I don't know. I just know that the one guy's cigarette turned into a lollipop, so.
Okay, you gotta give me Nappa's line. Do you know Nappa's line beforehand? Hey Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
It's over 9,000!
Thank you, that was beautiful. Thank you so much.
There you go.
Hello, my friend. Right up to the mic, please. What's your name and question?
Josh.
Hey Josh.
So my question is for Ryan. Could you please say, is Vegeta, screw the rules, I'm the prince of all Saiyans, damn it? If not, it's totally cool.
Well, of course we could. Screw the rules! I'm the prince of all Saiyans, damn it!
Thank you. Hi, friend. Right into the mic. What's your name?
My name is Robert, and I have a question for all three of you. A lot of times when you get a role, you gotta get a voice for the character, for the Vegeta, Goku, and Gohan. But was there ever a point where, further down the line, you're like, I kind of wish I might have came up with a different voice instead? Was there ever a time like that where you're like, the show goes on, you're like, it gets to a more dramatic moment or something, you're like, yeah, this voice fit that. Have you ever had a moment like that?
Well, a lot of the time, the voice just morphs into something else. If you look at the very earliest examples, this is not Dragon Ball, but of The Simpsons, when they were on the Tracy Ullman show, Homer doesn't even resemble what we know of as Homer now. But to answer your question specifically for me, no.
Yeah, I haven't really thought about that it's like, man, I wish I didn't do that. The only time that sometimes might go through my mind is if I pick a character that has a lot of texture to the voice, and sometimes I do, and you don't initially see in the script, and it was like this for Dragon Ball Z. We just got scripts with dialogue. I didn't even know, I had no idea there was any screaming in this. Whatever this Vegeta guy, Vegeta, whatever his name is, from this Dragon Balls, or Dragon Ball Z, I didn't even know how to say it. I never knew there was fighting. I was just, he's a super powerful Saiyan. I didn't know what that was either, but it just had a descriptor and some dialogue, and he was princely, arrogant, powerful. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll give him that arrogant, princely, really vicious sort of vibe. And then like, they fight a little bit too until the first episode. And I'm like, they power up before they fight. They power up for 4 episodes. And then they fight for 4 more episodes. And they never say any of those lines that we audition with. They just scream. That can be challenging when you didn't know your character mostly screams. And you maybe wish that you chose a voice that was a little easier when you had to scream. But that's about it.
The only thing I can add is, I think this is probably true of all acting, whether it's on camera or behind a mic, is that the more time you spend with a character, you kind of fall into a groove, you get into rhythm, and it's like, all right, we're finding its footing. Yeah. And because of production deadlines, we don't necessarily have time to go back and start over. Yeah. Dragon Ball Z Kai was a chance to do that years later. And I think that's actually a better dub because we're also more experienced by then, by the time we got to Kai. Sometimes I wince when I hear my early clips. I'll go on YouTube and hear my first stuff. And it's like,
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
it's like,
God, yeah.
Can I just do it again? And Kai was that rare chance where it's like, hey, we got to dub the same material a second time.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know if you guys had this happen where you're in the booth going, man, I think I could have done that better. Oh well, it's not my call. I'm the actor, not the director. So
yeah,
our job is to please the director.
That happens all the time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good question.
Thank you. Hello, my friend. What is your name and question?
My name is Brandon, and I just want to say thank you for being here, just to, make everything possible, just to see all of you.
Thank you guys. The reason we are here is because everyone here shows up and we get invited. So the big thanks has to go to the fans in this greater Philly area, and wherever we get invited, it's because of the fans. None of these conventions exist if you guys weren't such, rabid devourers of the entertainment that we produce. Whether it's games or anime, it's all about you. We're pretty nerdy up here. We devour it as well, but you guys make these happen for sure.
Yeah, this is like the biggest stage door ever. This is when we get an opportunity to interact with you guys.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Don't mention it. So my question is, when it comes to the Dragon Ball series, what would you say is your biggest accomplishment? This is all for all three of you.
Biggest accomplishment.
Just being in it. And this, sort of back to what Brian was saying at the beginning. No one knew when we first started this, when Gen and Barry from Funimation walked into our offices in Vancouver and went, we got this huge series, we don't know what to do with it, and we understand you guys know how to reversion things into English. Yeah. How many episodes? Ooh, that's a lot. That's it. That's it. No idea it was going to become this. So.
No, and even at that time, this may have existed for a couple of Trekkie conventions in the midnight. This wasn't even a world that existed. So we just, put our foot to the pedal and tried to do the best we could. And we're just thrilled that so many people fell in love with these series, especially Dragon Ball Z. There's no way I thought I'd be talking about it 30 plus years later.
Oh yeah, it transcends generations. We met fans as kids, and now they're grown up and they've got kids and they're introducing shows. Completely different from our boomer parents, right?
Oh
They're like, I'm proud of you, son. I have no interest in what you're doing.
Yeah, no, that's pretty wild actually when we'll run into a dad that I'll talk to. He's like, man, and I was like, so when did you start watching? And he tells me how old he is, and I'm like, so you were 10, just like your kid was 10, who's with you, who's just, his eyes are just as bugged open about meeting Vegeta as his dad is about when I talk about when he first heard Vegeta. So it's pretty wild to see that happen, and I don't know where you experience that anywhere else in an industry.
Well, thank you for answering the question.
Thank you.
And thank you for all your hard work, and we all appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. So lovely, thank you. Hello, my friend. What's your name and question?
My name is Curtis. I have a question for all three, if that's all right. So, you all have characters in the show that you're so well known for. Was there ever another character that you could have seen yourself playing that you didn't?
Another character you could have seen yourself playing.
I've been asked this a few times before, and I think there's some series that kind of interested me to be on, but once I don't have a role, I kind of just put it away. It's not mine anymore. Like, it doesn't go to my mind like, dang it, I would have been such a better Kakarot than Ian was. I wish I didn't get Vegeta.
I've always felt that.
It's never, I don't know why, it just doesn't come into my mind. There's shows that I haven't auditioned for yet that interest me. Like, I think Bob's Burgers is amazing. I've never participated in it or been on it, but I'd love to do anybody on it just because it's a series that I love. And there's a few things like that. And if there's a new Studio Ghibli movie that came out and I had an opportunity to play anybody on it, it'd be a thrill just to be part of something that I've enjoyed so much myself, but not really for a role. There aren't any that I'm just angry that or wishing I had that I didn't get. I'll be honest.
And you're speaking specifically of Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah, that or anything really.
Yeah. Well, his answer.
I could die happy if I got to voice Stormtrooper in Star Wars who gets killed.
Yeah.
I mean, just to say, it's like, man, that's my childhood right there. I saw Star Wars before it was A New Hope. It was just Star Wars in 1977.
I still don't understand all the
subtitles. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How's it going? Is everybody having a good time? Because we are. It's our first time here, and We are so happy to be here. This is awesome. Like,
Yeah, this con's amazing.
yeah, we're having a great time. Like, there's so much to do. I haven't even been able to do all of it because it's like, it's huge. So for those of you who don't know us, I'm Sam. This
I'm
is Joe. This is my better half, Joe. We own a video game store in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. It's called Rad Junk. In August of this year, we will have been open for 10 years. We've been selling video games for even longer than that. We also own an arcade called Rad Bar, and we have a YouTube channel that's also called Rad Junk.
We do all the rad things.
All the rad things. Let me adjust this, it's a little taller than my face. So, we're here to talk about Game Store.
For those that don't know, when we talk about pinball machines, on average, pinball machines are between $7,000 and $12,000, depending on what you buy.
Yeah. If you get collector's editions, they can get more expensive than that, but you know, if you're, for the most part, what's the most expensive one we bought? Labyrinth? I think we paid $12,500 for that one?
No, the most expensive one we bought is Sonic the Hedgehog that just got announced.
We don't have that yet, but
It was about $13,000.
yeah, if you guys don't know that there's a Sonic pinball machine coming out, they just announced it like 2 days ago. But there'll be one at Rad Bar if any of you go down to Florida for a beach vacation. So, background on us, we started off kind of collecting all the things that we had as kids, you know, as you do. And the collecting kind of got out of hand. And, you know, we're like, okay, we have a game room, we'll confine it to there. And then one day I come home and there's just video games stacked floor to ceiling in my living room, just whole living room pretty much full of games. I was like, okay, this is a little much. We got a lot of doubles of stuff.
It was not a hoarding problem, I promise.
Don't believe him. So that happened. I was like, okay, we gotta do something about this. Like my whole living room can't be boxes of video games. And at the time, I was making these sports bras with Jigglypuffs on them, and it got featured by BuzzFeed, which was pretty cool. And we were selling those at conventions a lot and stuff, and ended up starting to sell video games too. And, you know, that kind of grew and grew. And one day, someone talked smack to Joe and said, Joe, you don't even have a game store.
We had been selling at conventions, and this person was trying to be mean about the fact we didn't have a brick and mortar. So the next morning I woke up and drove down the road literally until I found a for lease sign, and I signed a lease that day. I did not ask for permission to do this.
Yeah, he's like, okay, so we're opening a game store. I'm like, we are, okay. It was fine because I was working at a boutique at the time selling $300 dresses to rich women, and I was ready to quit my job anyway, so then Rad Junk, the brick and mortar Rad Junk was born. And we've been doing it ever since. Less conventions now, except one guy's convention. You know, I sell like one a year. This guy drive all the way to Arkansas just for y'all. But yeah, that's a Junk. And we also have an arcade. We opened that in 2019. So we're going on 6 years of that, and yeah, August will be 10 years of Rad Junk.